Hey team, Uwe Jacobs, property strategist from Property Friends. So I thought I'll give you the wrap up of the 8 days in Western Australia. Boy, has it been an interesting time. That's the understatement of the week. So I was on my way back from Geraldton, the 430 kilometers down the highway, to go to Perth. There's very little phone reception there, so I had downloaded some music and thought, you're going to have a nice drive and just listen to music, which is what I did. Phone reception is pretty abysmal in that area as well. So everything is good, and I drive down to Perth, and about 40 minutes out of Perth, I get back into phone reception. All of a sudden, it was like a jackpot in the casino. Phone goes off, ding, 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 ding. I thought, what the heck has happened? So I pick up the first phone call. A good friend of mine from Geraldton says, what influence is the lockdown going to have on you? And I went, eh? So I give him a call. Anyway, cut a long story short, I get to know that Perth is going into a lockdown that evening, Friday evening at midnight. So that throws a bit of a spin on the work. Now, what could I do? Would I be able to get out? Would I be able to get a flight that night? Would I be able to get back to Melbourne, into a hotel quarantine, into quarantine at home, into self-isolation? What's that all got to do with property investment? Everything. Because, as they say in the movies, crapola is going to happen. Things will happen. And that is exactly the same with property investment. You got to roll with the punches. When you give me a lemon, I make lemonade. No crying over spilled milk. You know these sayings. In real terms, what it means is make the best out of a given situation. One thing that I always tell my kids is high emotion, low intelligence. Stay calm. So what did I do? I enacted my network, my friends. I had two people working on trying to get flights from Melbourne, to Melbourne. We tried via Adelaide, Sydney, Brisbane. Was going to be a long day. Anyway, the guys that were in the new 2 hours before me, because I didn't have reception, cleaned out every available flight as was to be expected. So there was no getting out. So I went on to Perth, went into lockdown with some very, very good friends on Saturday. And the upshot was we had a great day because we couldn't do anything else. We just sat around, had a pizza, made a pizza ourselves, had some mineral water, and had fantastic chats. Sunday, my flight got cancelled and then delayed, and I jumped onto a different flight. So I guess what I'm trying to suggest is roll with the punches, have an alternative, work through an alternative, and work with your team. Get the people that run with you to help you. The decisions are going to be better. You don't have to do all the work yourself. And sometimes you can't have control of the situation. But having traveled as much as I do, there are predetermined ways how you act to things. Again, no different than property investment. You are well advised, as a good friend of mine says, believe in Allah, but tie up your camels. Expect the best, but work with the rest. So, have alternatives, have a plan B, have a plan C, and then very cool, calm, and collected, work out which one is best and follow that plan. And if it doesn't come to fruition, you have another alternative. So the upshot of all of that is amazing times. I still got home last night at 9. And now, of course, I'm in self-isolation for 14 days, which means that I have to cancel 2 trips. One to Townsville, which was including a launch party for one of our SDA houses. That all can be handled with the right team and the right frame of mind. Again, the same in property investment. So I guess what I'm trying to say is stay calm, enact your team, work with your team, find the best solution, and roll with the punches. Summary of Western Australian trip. Perth is going well. We are not going to do anything there because there's too many marketeers involved. Geraldton is going off like a rocket, in my view. And this is, as always, just my personal private view. The market will go up very nicely. Thank you very much. Rentals are extremely tight. So rent is going up as we speak. It's going to be some fun times for property investors, especially in Geraldton. We're going to do 4 SDA, specialist disability accommodation houses, and we even have local interest in that, so they will go very quickly. But it's fun to do things different than the marketeers, to build these houses for the right reasons, with the right concepts, with the right designs. And I've met fantastic guys in Geraldton. I always work with the locals. The new designers, that would be fun. That would be fun. The builder is a great guy. And see, this is what it's all about. It's all about teamwork. As another saying, teamwork makes the dream work. It's about knowing the people in the game so that you can predetermine the outcomes, so that you can control the output and really risk mitigate. And that's what we begin, risk mitigation. So yeah, fun times ahead. I guess I can summarize it with roll with the punches and make the best out of any given situation. Plan well and have alternatives. On that note, it's a good alternative to work with the best of teams. Have a good one. Bye-bye.